Hope he's not mad I'm late. If you avoid obstacles, you'll never get anywhere. I'm here! You fell asleep. You really fell asleep. Do you not remember we're supposed to watch Ferris Bueller? I went to the library. I ran through a park, through some yards, got here, and I found you asleep.
No. But if you bought the DVD, where is it?
I got it right. Well, I did have it. Well, it's gonna be a library find.
Don't worry. I think it's on Netflix.
Huh. I've had enough of this horsing around. Give me the phone back.
You touch me, I yell rat.
Ferris, you can't do that to people. This is boring.
Nah, this is dope.
Your ass is mine.
Oh yeah, Ferris. Kissy kiss.
Dude, she is so hot.
She's in high school, Kevin.
He didn't leave. He's probably doing something.
No, it really busts my hump, you know?
Aw, Cameron, he didn't ditch us or anything. He's here.
Cameron's stealing your girl, dog. They're holding hands. Oh my gosh. Are you ready for this movie review?
Movie review? I thought we were doing only comedy on this channel.
No, I told you about this. We're doing both.
Right then.
You wrote a script, right?
About that, can I borrow yours for a second? Alright, thank you. It's done.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off isn't really about skipping school, and it's not really about Ferris either, at least not the way most people think. Ferris is loud, Ferris is fun, Ferris is chaos in human form. But the more you watch, the more you realize Ferris doesn't change. He doesn't have to. Because Ferris already understands something that everyone else in the movie, and maybe everyone watching, still has to learn. Ferris isn't perfect, but he's alive.
No, Ferris is just one lucky son of a gun.
On the surface, this is John Hughes giving us the ultimate teenage fantasy. You skip school, you hack the attendance system, you steal your friend's dad's Ferrari, you eat at fancy restaurants, and crash a parade in downtown Chicago. It's everything a teenager dreams of doing, a day of absolute freedom.
Oh yes, of course. The wonderful days where all I want to do is commit crimes. Of course I want freedom, but like half of those are crimes, right?
But what's interesting is how John films that freedom. He treats Ferris like the center of gravity. The camera follows him like he bends the world to his will. When Ferris talks to us, when he breaks the fourth wall, it isn't because he's some kind of god. It's because he's self-aware.
It is terrifying to hear that a character is aware of themselves, because that gives them so much power. No wonder Ferris does whatever he wants.
Ferris knows he's performing. He knows how short life is, and he's making the most of it. That's not magic. That's a mindset. And that's why the real journey belongs to Cameron. Cameron is everything Ferris refuses to be. Cautious, anxious, afraid. He starts the movie sick in bed, but maybe he's not physically sick. Maybe he's just afraid of living. Ferris doesn't invite Cameron out. He forces him. He drags him out of his house, out of his comfort zone, into the world.
Actually, no. Cameron has a choice. He decided to leave the house. He didn't have to. Ferris was not going to walk to his house over there. So no, Cameron had a choice in that matter. It's all his fault. And if he really wanted him to stop calling, he would just unplug the phone.
Every moment of the day is a confrontation. At the museum, Cameron stares at the pointillist painting. He looks closer and closer until the image falls apart, until all he sees are dots. Nothing connects, nothing makes sense. That's Cameron's whole life. He's losing himself in the details, afraid to step back and see the bigger picture. Meanwhile, Ferris and Stallone are kissing, two people who see the world, who feel it, who live in it. That's the difference. Ferris isn't blind to fear, he just refuses to let it stop him. Then there's the Ferrari. It's not just a car, it's Cameron's life. Something beautiful and fragile, but completely controlled by someone else.
Okay, that actually makes sense. But unlike the car, he is reborn until his dad walks in and goes.
Ferris doesn't respect it because Ferris doesn't respect cages. When the Ferrari crashes, Cameron finally sees the truth. He spent his whole life terrified of what will happen when he steps out of line. But when he sees the wreck, he doesn't run. He laughs, because for the first time, the fear is gone. That's what Ferris gave him. Not a perfect day, but a chance to feel alive. It's easy to think of Ferris as the impossible person, the guy who always wins. But that's not really who he is. Ferris isn't perfect. He's reckless, selfish, sometimes even controlling. But that's what makes him real. He's the person who refuses to let fear define him. He lives fully, even when it's messy, even when it's risky.
He is also extremely lucky. Did I say that already? I probably said that already.
Ferris isn't the miss of freedom. He's the choice to live freely. He's what happens when you decide that life is short and you'd rather enjoy it than be controlled by it. That's why his most famous line is,
"Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it."
and that hits so hard.
And here I am starting a random ass YouTube channel because I have no idea what to do in life. Actually, that might be off topic.
Ferris isn't saying that to sound cool. He's saying it because he means it. Cameron learns this by the end. He starts the movie afraid to leave his room and ends ready to face his father. Ferris doesn't need to change because his lesson is already learned. He's not trying to figure out life, he's living it. And that's the point. Ferris Bueller's Day Off isn't just a story about skipping school. It's a story about learning how to live, about choosing joy over fear, moments over minutes. Ferris isn't an idea or a fantasy. He's a reminder
No, he is made up, not real. Don't lie to people about that.
that life doesn't wait for you to be ready. Because one day, they'll be gone. And the only thing worse than wasting a day is wasting your life. So maybe Ferris Bueller isn't who we are, but maybe, if we're lucky, he's who we could be.
So, how do you plan on paying for this movie? You lost?
Well, you know, when my book comes out, I'll probably...
Your book is never coming out, Ben. Give it up.
Alright, were you going to say something important in the next video?
No.